Well, welcome to another episode of Rimshots with Sean right here in the Rock Rage Radio Network. And, we've started a partnership with those guys. And part of what we're doing is we're introducing our viewers to some of the bands on their label, which is Curtain Call Records. And I have all the way from North Jersey. He's in a heat wave like I'm in a heat wave like we all are. Dave Incognito from Incognito Theory. How are you, sir?
How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Outside of the heat. They can't complain. Tell me about your band. Brian sent me some stuff, but for people that are tuning into this, what can they expect from Incognito Theory?
We are the relentless perseverance of heavy alternative rock and metal. And if you're in the doom, if you like Pantera, the attitude of Pantera, we are your band.
I love that. How many guys in the band?
4 guys.
So you get that power metal setup. So tell me a little bit about, what your scene is like. Every scene's different. Where I am, there's a good metal scene, but I wouldn't say it's out there. I mean, you got to go and look for some bands. Is there a good vibrant scene for what you guys do, or do you have to, dig in and work hard and go find the shows?
I'm going to be honest with you, man. New Jersey is a little bit different than everybody else.
Okay.
So, our scene is, we all work hard together, but it's a little hard out here in New Jersey. That's why we play out of state a lot. We're working on the new record. It'll come out in September on Curtain Call called Days of Reckoning. We just released our new single, Breakdown. We have a brand new single coming out in September called Forsaken Me. So, yeah, things are cool.
So you guys have elected to do the singles before the release, which everybody that I talk to in the business, including artists that I rep myself, that seems to be the way to do it, because people's attention spans are just so lacking right now to dig into a full album. People just don't seem to want to do it. Was that kind of your thought behind it?
Yes, absolutely.
So to win the hearts and minds of people one song at a time, I guess is what the strategy is.
We're gonna put out an 8-song record in September. We got some numbers on it. American Rebel, thanks to my good friend Scotty Austin of Saving Abel, went out to Nashville. We worked with Malcolm Springer, who worked with Matchbox 20, Fear Factory, and I think the best thing to do is singles. It's a little bit of a different world now. So,
right. Yeah, you're right. And I mean, I to be honest with you, one of the artists that I rep, I don't even bother with Spotify. It's just the way they're set up. And the analytics that you can grab out of there and stuff are great. But, just the way they kind of conduct things the way they pay artists, to me, is 4th or 5th down the line. There's some things a little higher up that just get so annoying to deal with. So I understand why artists want to do this. So do you guys put out the single, stream it, do a video for it, and is that what you've been doing?
Yes.
And you're finding success with that?
Yeah, we've been doing all right. I mean, numbers have been really good, so no complaint.
I want to ask you a question, Dave, because and I haven't asked this to many American artists. So up here in Canada, we've got this wacky thing where there's government grants that you can get for the arts, right? So you can apply for a touring grant, or you can apply for a recording grant. And I talk to my friends in the States, and they don't seem to exist down there. So everybody that I talk to that's doing something always tends to do something with a well-known producer, usually, and they do it in a well-known studio. How do you guys get your funding in line to be able to do these projects? I'd love to have my viewers, kind of get a glimpse of that.
We do everything in-house. We have Steve Zing of Danzig. He played bass for Danzig. Sam Hain and Morning Noise. He's our executive producer, but we do everything in-house. We have our own multi recording studio with Pro Tools and all that cool shit.
Right on. I've interviewed Steve. Steve's I'm actually supposed to interview him again because he's got a new project coming out. So yeah, that's a good pickup there. I mean, that guy's very talented and knows what's going on. So you mentioned you've had to do a little more stuff out of state than in state. Are you guys jumping on tours with people? You playing your own shows? What does that look like?
Right now, we have we're going out with our label mates, Surrender to Eden. We got our CD release on September 20th over at Dingbats here in New Jersey. That'll be the second show back in New Jersey. And then we're going out to Pennsylvania. And then there's talks about LA at the Whiskey A Go Go and the Troubadour. So that's where we're at right now.
Right on. So, and in terms of, I guess, what you guys do in terms of shows and stuff, and the thing that I love about Curtain Call, they really work hard to get their artists on festivals and different sorts of shows, and they're constantly repping their artists. You guys have
Yeah,
anything coming up like that
John's
with the
been
rest of the
really
summer?
good, dude. John and I have been really good friends for over a decade.
Yeah,
We were supposed to work together about 2016, 2017, and I didn't have a good enough band, and now I have good guys. So John and Gigi, I mean, I love being a part of Kurt Call, and I'm very happy.
no, that's
So
great, and I've got to know them a little bit just through what I do and interviewing some of their artists. And like I say, the thing that impresses me is how they work to rep their artists, how they work to get their artists on shows. And that's kind of a bygone thing with, I mean, record labels typically don't exist anymore. But even if there is a label that's out there, it's
you have
really,
to
hey,
invest, man. You have to believe in what you're doing, dude, and you got to invest
right,
now. There's no
right.
such thing as, getting advances and all that. And I've learned that over the years. I've been doing this for 35 years. I'm 45 years old. Incognito Theory has been around for 15 years. We're getting ready to celebrate 15 years. And if you don't believe in what you're doing, man, and if it's all about money, bro, then you shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
that's a fair
I,
statement.
I I have a lot of heavy hitters with me now. But this record is going to showcase the work of Michael Pont from Symphony X and Trans-Siberian Orchestra and Ross the Boss. I got Lee Richards from Godsmack and Dropbox on one of my songs. I have Dave Crum. I have Adam Albright from Dope Sick involved. He worked with Ministry, Sebastian Bach. So I mean, like a lot of cool things are going on here. I mean, I'm really proud of this record that's coming out. So you know, we're doing everything we can. We're in the middle of finishing up the last track on the record, and then we go from there, man.
What's cool about what you just said, and I always like to talk about networks in music because I'm up here, I'm probably 2,500, 3,000 kilometers away from you. You're in North Jersey, I'm in Canada, and one of the people that you mentioned is in ministry, and a good friend of mine is Sin Quirin that was in ministry for a number of years, who I've interviewed a number of times, and it just blows me away. Oh, you shut your camera off, but I'm sure you get that back on.
Yeah, no, it went a little weird. Hold on a
That's
minute.
fine. Um, just talk a little bit about the people that you know and the people that have helped you out, with your process.
Hold on a minute. There we go. All right.
Did you hear the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, I've worked with a lot of people. I've worked with Malcolm Springer is a four-time Grammy Award-winning multi-platinum producer, thanks to Scotty Austin of Saving Abel. He worked with Anita Baker, Leonard Skinner, Eric Clapton. But Steve Zing has been here from day 1. So he's executive producing this record. Michael Pont, Lee Richards from Dropbox Godsmack, Dave Crum. Now I got Adam Albright from Dope Sick. He's worked with Sebastian Bach, Ministry, Skin Lab. So I mean, like I've worked with a lot of big heavy hitters for about 2 years now. So I'm really stoked about everything. I mean, like I
Fantastic.
couldn't, it's not even for me. It's not about money, bro. I
Yep.
could care less about any of that.
So last question, Dave. Where are my viewers going to find out about your band? Where are they going to be able to get your music? Where are they going to, find out about all the stuff that you have on the go?
All they got to do is go to incognitotheory.com. It's the one-stop shop. You can find everything there. And you got Facebook up there, Instagram, Twitter. Everything is up on this one-stop shop.
Fantastic. Dave, Incognito Theory, Rock Rage Radio. Thanks for doing this, sir. Enjoy the heat.
You got it, man. You too, bro. Be safe.
Peace.
Peace.